The first day, focus on the first day. That is how I manifested my apartment, my first apartment. I always wrote about, I typed about what it would be like the first day that I moved into my apartment. I would say, oh, the first day I moved into my apartment, I would unpack my bags, sweep, then order some takeout because I'll be too tired from unpacking the bags. But I wouldn't just write about it. I would feel it. I would feel myself into the situation as I was typing it. And then I would sit there and imagine it. And I would do this like daily. Okay, I also would Google images that would invoke emotions such as my furniture. You know, I love decorating, so I would look at pictures of the furniture that I would have, and anytime I was looking at the apartments that I would apply for, I imagined myself in the apartment and feel it. You have to feel yourself into the situation. And I mentioned this in my last video with a different technique of manifesting, but if you have not listened to Neville Goddard, listen to his teachings, listen to him directly, don't listen to the people explaining about him. There's no reason for the middleman, okay? Because he talks about this a lot in a way that people would not word it. Like, he's a genius. But I was doing it before I knew who he was, but once I found him, it helped me understand even more why the things that I was doing worked. So yeah, focus on the first day. If you want to write it, write it. If you want to type it, type it. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking to people about your manifestations. I know it's a common thing in the spiritual community for people to say that, but I used to tell people all the time that I was going to get my first apartment, and literally everybody was doubting me because I was going through a lot while I was manifesting it. Okay, I don't know what I just said. My phone had cut off for a second, but anyways, people doubted that I was going to be able to get my first apartment because I was pregnant and I was grieving because I lost someone really close to me. People were like, oh, you can just do this, or how about you do this instead? No, I'd be like, I'm going to get my apartment before my kid comes. I am going to do this, I am going to do that, and all of it happened. But if you feel like it's not going to happen, like if you are strongly doubting yourself, you don't need to talk about it. But if you feel confident in yourself, there's no reason not to talk about it. And yeah, just speak an I am. Don't say if, don't say maybe, say when. You know, speak with a certainty. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Watch my last video. There's a different technique for manifestation as well.